What up, your Timmy's here. Well, looks like Nicolas Cage has sunk his teeth into a new role, cause it's reported that Nicolas Cage will be playing the role of Dracula in the upcoming Universal film Renfield. This is actually his first major studio film in, like, years, by the way. He's been mostly doing, like, the indie stuff now, so nice to see him, back to the studio genre. Anyway, Renfield is set to be directed by the Tomorrow War director Chris McKay and will star Nicholas Hoult as the Tyler character, the Vampire Count's infamous acolyte and henchman. Uh, the character of Renfield originated in Bram Stoker's 1897 novel Dracula as a patient in an asylum with an obsession for drinking blood. Deluded into thinking he will find immortality, he bows at the feet of Dracula, who, in the very definition of toxic work environment and codependent relationships, feeds him insects and rats and dangles everlasting life in front of him. It is unclear how Redfield takes on the dynamic as the plot details are being kept in the coffin, but the project is described as a modern-day adventure story that is a comedic tone. Now, the film will be scripted by Ryan Riley, who also scripted Rick and Morty as well as Ghosts, so it makes sense it's going to be a comedy or has some comedic moments. It's literally written by the guy who gave us Rick and Morty, so makes sense there. Anyway, now Nicolas Cage has actually technically he has actually sunk his teeth into like the vampire genre before, because remember he was in the 1989 film Vampire's Kiss. I mean, Cage, he's doing some really wacky stuff. Like, he has a Western movie he has coming out. He has loads of other stuff. Like, he also is in this new movie called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is supposed to have Tiffany Haddish and Neil Patrick Harris in it, where he's playing, like, a fictionalized version of himself, which I think that sounds like could be really cool. I mean, the guy's done, like, obviously, from the 80s, he did stuff like Moonstruck, Raising Arizona. He, of course, then went in the 90s with stuff like The Rock, Leaving Las Vegas. Of course, National Treasure. I mean, this guy has done it all. So, seeing him as Count Dracula, sign me up. I think this is going to be really cool casting right here. Now, no release date has been set, but let me lead you guys. What are your thoughts on Nicolas Cage being cast as Dracula in this upcoming Renfield movie? Do you like the casting choice? Do you think Nicolas Cage would be a good choice for the role of Dracula? Are you even interested in checking out Renfield? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Timmy signing.